Hey guys, KFD, and I wanted to make this video, Wednesday, yesterday, Thursday, but like I said on Twitter that I've been busy. This week was the first week of school, and had to take care of some things. So, yeah. So in this video I want to talk about the latest Nintendo news that broke Wednesday. And let's start with the Wii U price cut. The discontinuing the basic SKU, which was the white, the $300 Wii U, and they're discounting the deluxe set model SKU and bringing it to $300. So $299.99. So I've been saying this and wanting this to happen since like the Wii U came out, or at least a few weeks after the Wii U came out, because I never liked the idea of two SKUs out at the same time. I never liked that. I think that's a business model that never works for like home consoles and stuff. So so I'm happy that they are actually doing this, and the fact that I did call it, I wrote a tweet weeks ago calling this, and the PredicTOR does it again. So when I wrote the tweet, which was weeks ago, I wanted to write that tweet weeks even prior when I wrote the tweet. So it's like, since the beginning, since the Wii U came out, it always seemed like the way Nintendo was talking, it always seemed like that whole basic and deluxe set thing was going to be temporary. It was going to be not a long-term thing. It always seemed like that. So it is what it is. I always thought that they just did it to give those diehard fans out there a chance to buy a Wii U, unlike with the Wii. So yeah. And we got the Zelda deluxe set. You know what I'm saying? That is the bundle there, the Wind Waker HD bundle. That is awesome too. I'm gonna just tell you guys right now, that $50 discount. Now, Nintendo did not, need it. I don't think they needed it, because they have the software coming this year. But that $50 discount just seals the fucking deal. Okay, that's what all that does. The Wii U is, I think, was September 18, right? Starting September 18, will be $100 cheaper than the upcoming 8-gen. The other 8-gen systems are coming out, like the PS4 and the Xbox One. So, yeah. The P4, Sony and Microsoft have a hard road ahead for themselves. Okay, Wii U domination is as clear as day, even more. So now with that, I'm going to talk about what Reggie said. Okay, Reggie said that the PS4 and the Xbox One launch lineups are meh. Which is the truth, people. It's the fucking truth. And I'm laughing my fucking ass off because I'm on NeoGAF reading that thread. Well, I'll have the link in the description if you want to see the thread. But I'm reading that thread, and I'm just like, damn. These people are so pissed off by the reality. Those lineups got nothing where you could say that I'm going to spend $400 and $500 on these motherfucking systems. Okay, they don't. The lineup is lackluster. Majority of those games you can get on your current PS3 and your current Xbox 360. Okay? Hell, even Titanfall you can get on your 360. You know what I'm saying? It's looking funny. And I think maybe PS3 too. I'm not sure about that for Titanfall, but you get the picture. These games, these lineups are lackluster. And Reggie spoke the gospel. Okay? That's what the fuck he did. And you motherfuckers need to face fucking reality. Them shits got no motherfucking games. Okay? And the Wii U got a kick-ass motherfucking launch lineup. Okay? It just does. And if you don't see that, then you're in denial. Okay? I'll just drop a few names for your motherfucking asses. You know? The Sonic Lost World. Wind Waker HD. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Fucking Super Mario 3D World. You know, all the icing on the cake that a third party has to offer for us. You know what I'm saying? For the Wii U. I mean, if you're not gonna buy a Wii U this holiday, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Really, what's wrong with you? Enough with that. And now finally, we're gonna talk about the Nintendo 2DS, which is a remodeled 3DS, and it's a new entry in the 3DS family, like that Nintendo likes to call it. And yeah, you know, it's the only difference is that it's not like a open close system. It's just like a one kind of like it has like two screens, but it's not, you can't close this one thing. You guys see the picture, and basically, you can't play 3D. You can't play the games in 3D. You can play 3DS games and DS games, but you can't play the game in 3D. And yeah, if you guys saw my tweet, I said that I understand Reggie's views of why it should exist, but personally, I don't feel like it should exist. And let me explain myself on that. Let me go into more detail on that. What I mean by that is that it's not that I'm mad at Nintendo or anything like that. I'm not like these fucking idiots that I just realized later in that day when the news broke, because I was out when I saw the news on Twitter. So I was like out, I was doing something. I was busy, like I said. When I finally got home, I was reading, looking seeing, the all the shit on the internet and shit, like on IGN, on the YouTube video itself. That shit got 14,000 dislikes. Like, what the fuck? Like, you people are really that mad about this shit? Like, seriously? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at Nintendo or anything like that, but I'm just, what gets me kind of, I guess, kind of aggravated in a way is that it seems like Nintendo always has to do these type of things to get these motherfuckers, like these double standard bastards, like they call them, like these consumers that create double standards against Nintendo, so they can buy their shit. Okay, Nintendo has to do these type of things so those type of people could buy their shit. Okay, because the 3DS, you can take out the 3D. Okay, it has parental control to deactivate the 3D completely, so it can't be turned on, and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? The way I see it is like if this was like a Samsung, if the 3DS was a Samsung or like a Apple product, those companies would not have to do something like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess they release like a tablet or something. I feel people will still buy it for their children and shit, and it wouldn't be a problem. You say that tablet like 3D. This is all, I'm being hypothetical here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It gets me kind of mad that sometimes it's like in this fucking world we live in, we got these fucking idiots these fucking dumb consumers, where you have to do something, even though it seems like non-logical. You still gotta do it just to please these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I meant when in that tweet. That kind of gets me mad in a way. Like it's so bullshit. Like, a 2DS in reality should not exist, but in this world we live in, and you know how the media likes to treat Nintendo, Nintendo has no choice to make it exist. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thoughts on the 2DS. I mean, the 2DS is intended for children 7 and under, okay? And it's to get, you know, those fucking skeptical parents to buy a goddamn Nintendo handheld. And yeah, you know, and it's like, that's what it is, you know. I don't know. I'm assuming that it's probably not gonna have a big shipment, since it's for such a small demographic. But we'll see. You know, it's coming October 12th, I believe. I can't really remember the exact date, but something like that. And yeah. Um, yeah. So, you know, that's all my thoughts on the latest news this week. And I was going to say that don't expect the PredicTOR's podcast this week. It'll be next week. Like I said, I'm busy.
Don't forget to rate, share, and subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter, like my Facebook fan page, and follow me on the We Use Meverse. Links are in the video description.